Here we are again. Here we are. Here we are. You know the drill. You know the drill. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. This live stream may or may not be for you. However, consider this: rediscover you, man. You know, yeah. I'm gonna get into that part later. But I got time. Why not? I'm not in a rush. In this live stream or whatnot. Let me move that out the way. Welcome to the first person that came through. I'm here for a little bit in this live stream, just vibing with you. Thank you for coming with me, Mel. Relating, relaxing, and whatnot. One of the first things I want to say to you folks is, yeah, you are First Technetic Beats. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up for the person that gave the thumbs up. You know, I also want to say to those folks dealing with the heat wave, be it wherever you may be. Some folks, this is natural weather, as Lonely Prepper has said. Um, drink water. I encourage you to drink water. Drink lots of water. I need to drink more water myself. I probably didn't drink enough water. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Find yourself. In puddles of water. Find yourself. Especially if you're out there. Kevin the Fam. Appreciate you, Kevin the Fam. Thank you for the 3 people coming through. The 2 thumbs up. You already know. Yes, Technetic Beats. Thank you for being here. Fourth person is here. But like I said, I'm just starting this off saying to folks, drink water. Fat Boy 440, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. For those folks going through the heat wave and stuff like that, there's nothing wrong with that. Just get that. I had the comment before, like this time, first. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Um, Nothing wrong with that, Technetic Beats. Thank you for, expressing your enthusiasm, but, thank you for Kevin Fam and Fat Boy for being here. I definitely appreciate you for coming through. Much love and respect to you. Peace to you out there. See you, and shout out to people that'll watch this in the replay gang. Thank you for that. But like I was saying, for those folks experiencing the heat wave and the humidity that's going on, and it's going to continue into the next day and the next day. They said it's going to break up in the middle of the week, but I'm not a meteorologist. I'm not giving you the Doppler 4000 forecast or anything like that. Just encouraging folks to stay hydrated, to stay healthy. So that's that. And then also too, now that I got that part out the way, let's move right along. For those that don't get that message, drink water. Um, I hate to have to say this. I hate to have to say this, but this is something that I have to address. I'll say to anybody out there, this is to people that are online. This is to people that are offline. If you have problems with me, I'm right here. If you have something real that you want to say to whom it may concern, I'm not hard to find. You can get my email address. You can, contact me through somebody if you need to contact me through somebody. I'm not a hard person to find if you got something real to say. Um, that's just how it is. But if you have nothing to talk about and you have issues with me or you have any kind of concern or anything that you want to express pertaining to me, like I said, I can't speak about anybody else, then, holler at me. But if you have nothing real to say, if you have no constructive criticism or anything, then, I have to let that pass. This too shall pass. So that's just to those folks out there, who want to, have issues with me or, things that folks may be, lurking and going with. But I'll address that. I'll address this in all due time, for those folks out there. Lynn Denton, thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. But that's to whom it may concern. We'll leave that at that. And the next thing I'll say is it's about positive vibes. Um, I'm just in that point where I just want to keep moving into the positive vibes. Just moved to California, trying to find my bearings. Always a good one, friend. Okay, cool. You talking to the other person. Good to see you, Len. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you for being here. Who knows what I will say, but I mean, I've been on this thing, in July, just real positive vibes and whatnot. Thank you, Kenneth the Fam. I should say Kenneth the Fam. I don't know why Kenneth the Fam. I'm thinking about Kenneth, but Kevin the Fam. Actually, one of my bosses is named Kevin. I don't know if you're watching, but it's all good. I'm saying everything beautiful and sweet. But I'm just trying to have positive vibes. I'm just trying to, put myself in a good space, not stress and whatnot. Lynn, definitely always a pleasure to hear from Lynn Denton. Shout out to Seth. Tell him I said hello. Lynn Denton is also, awesome person and whatnot. Not afraid to speak her mind, not afraid to live in her truth and do what it is that she does. Awesome person. I encourage you to go check her out at her channel. She's a cool YouTuber. Very down to earth woman. Definitely. Will tell you how it is. Doing her thing. She's a family oriented person, and she's definitely really about that family unit thing. And I could always respect that. Creative. Has a wild side to it, but we ain't get into all that. Um, Good way to be better living that way. Yeah, you want to, Kevin, you definitely want to have positive vibes. I mean, I'm not gonna sit and say every day is sunshine and rainbows, as people heard me say that many times before. There's gonna be some times, there's gonna be some days, where you just ain't feeling it. There's gonna be some times when you just wanna lay the smack of down, like you're the rock, and throw the rock down, rock bottom on some folks, But that's another story, But positive vibes, positive vibes. I try to move into a situation where I'm not stressing and straining over things that don't matter. I'm not worrying about negativity that's coming my way, but I will address the negativity. I can address all comers. You know, yeah, yeah. Why would somewhere else? We're gonna leave that alone. This is a family live stream. But that's what that is. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Thinking positive, trying to be around positive people, getting constructive criticism, just being around folks that want to see you win. I mean, find yourself around folks that want to see you win. And speaking of folks that want to see you win, there's Megan's blog and it's Cargo 619. We had a fun time last night. I appreciate that. I can't promise you the same fun that we had last night. I can't, but I'll tell you a funny story. A funny start of my day with the smackdown or the bystander. It turned out to be a pretty good day. Wow, that's crazy. You had to smack down somebody. But shout out to Megan's blog. I definitely encourage you to check her out. She's from the other side of the world over there doing her thing. If I'm not mistaken, Australia. I love the Australian folks out there. A lot of different things going on. And then there's Cargo 619 from Canada. All the way from Canada. Oh, Canada. Anyway, it's all good. Love, and peace to all you folks for coming through. Thank you for this late night thing. And then Lynn, I haven't forgotten about you, Lynn. I always love it when the ladies come through to my live streams. It makes me feel good about myself, like I've accomplished some things. If I can have at least 3 ladies or more, then it's all good. I didn't smack down. Oh, okay, you did lay down a sentence. South African, okay, in China, okay. Thank you for correcting me. South African in China. That's interesting. I did not know that. So Megan's is South African in China. That's a unique combination right there. You're a rare individual out there. That's cool. That's definitely cool. But yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to keep the positive vibes going. Like I said, I would be interested to see that. I would like to go to South Africa. Africa. The motherland. Back to the day. Like I see, I gotta go out there and find Wakanda somewhere. Oh, what's going on? Eggman coaches, Eggman rocks coaches. There you go. I don't know why I'm saying Eggman coaches, but forgive my dyslexia. It's all good. I appreciate it. It's called the accent. People confuse me. Well, it's okay, Megan. I mean, you're a very unique individual, very cool individual. Like I said, I appreciate you for being who you are, and thank you for coming through to my live stream. That's an honor. All the way from South Africa via China. So you're one of those people from Asia. You're one of the rare Asian, viewers of my vlogs, of my live streams, or whatever the case may be. But there's enough of that. There's something funny happened today. I was telling people, texting people, saying, stay dry, be cool, stay safe, drink water. I text one of my friends I haven't texted in a while, and he got scared because he thought I was telling them to have some Southern Comfort. Like why would I tell you to drink Southern Comfort in the heat wave? But I thought that was funny. Like I said, I mean, and I'm thinking they got me thinking about alcohol and last year 2017 we kind of overdid it. I was in the bars a little bit too much. Everyone from Africa, like it or not, my DNA test came up 2% African, and my mom Indian, Spanish, and dad white boy. Well, hey, listen, everybody's from everywhere. Technetic Beats. Um, I guess very few of us are directly from the motherland. You're looking blue black out there. I don't know, but love and shout out to all my people. I'm from Wakanda. They call me the Black Panther. I'm his cousin. But anyway, yeah, one love, one blood, one race, one people. I guess I don't know. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. Last year, I don't know why I was thinking about this, but yeah, like I told you, somebody told me, about drinking and going to bars and doing that. A couple of people was actually suggesting that, we take a couple of sips in the heat wave. I don't know if that's a thing for people. I don't know if they actually like to get drunk in the heat, but I guess when it gets hot, getting drunk is the thing to do. But last year I had a little bit too much of the liquor. What I'm saying? Yeah, we all bleed red. What does you saying? One people make me say tonight, tomorrow people. I don't know that song. I don't know that song, Cargo, but singing is all good. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Anyway, that's what happens. Sometimes there's a lot of reasons why we can't be friends, but you know, yeah, my mind is just going to other places. Forgive me, forgive me. You ever, yeah, it's Bob Marley. One people make me one sing tomorrow people. Yeah, nah, that's cool. Bob Marley is definitely I don't know why I'm thinking about the Jamaican themes. Come to Jamaica and feel alright. Woo, there you go, Lynn. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what type of live stream this is gonna be. I can't promise you. I really can't promise you anything tonight. Yes, I love it, love it, love it. Yes, it's all love, it's all peace. Mel's in the towel. Yes, I am in the towel. Tosh time, you make it hard to say on the low, low. Um, Wow, wow, wow. See, I'm gonna leave that alone. I know what you mean, but I'm not gonna say nothing like that. Yeah, keep that risky joke book away. I got the joke book. I got the joke book. This is supposed to be a children's joke book, and there was some crazy jokes in this book. And yes, I do have a towel, Lynn. I do have a towel. Um, ah. Yeah, that's a corny joke. I'm not gonna read no corny jokes tonight. I don't think anybody wants to see that Tosh Time in the house. Yeah, no, Tosh Time is awesome. Tosh Time. Every time I encounter Tosh Time, it's always a good thing. It's always a positive thing. I always appreciate Tosh Time because, whether it's on the low low or on the high high, it's always good. It's hard to say bye bye. Like you said, I don't know. Went to Jamaica for a mission trip back in 2010. Love being there. It's just, yeah. Baby, come on. Oh, when you walk by. When you see me walking down the street and I start to cry, walk on by, foolish God. Let me stop. Let me stop. Lolo, come on, explain. Nah, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing deep to explain. I gotta have Tosh Tom's permission to explain. It's her live stream. She talked about it. Yes, in my old DB voice. Tosh, like I said, Tosh Tom. I can't do it in my Tosh Tom voice, but Tosh Tom, she definitely like I said, she wants me to talk about it. I'll talk about it, but it was just something she said in her live stream. Definitely. I appreciate her though. She's a treasure to the community. I'll say that she's just an awesome individual all around. If he explains, I will bring out the sharp objects. Yeah, nah, nah, Tosh Top is cool. Tosh Top is cool. But I encourage you to watch her live stream. That watch the end of her live stream and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll give her the plug. Like I said, we love Tosh Tom. Tosh Tom is awesome because of the fact that she's a genuine person. She comes real from the heart. She doesn't pretend to be something that she's not, even when she has a whole bunch of subscribers and people. Thank you, Tosh Tom. So many ways that she could be about it, especially with the success that she's gained. Supporting channels, who have, subscriber counts way lower than her. It's just real. It's just real. When you see people like her, you want her to win. You want Tosh Time to win. And even if I had to dedicate a whole live stream to Tosh Time, I would do it because of the fact that she's so important to the community. And I hate to say this, when I hate to say this, I have to say this, her being a black female, and being empowered like that, is something too, that's dear to my heart too, because I have a niece and, like I said, she's, African American and whatnot. So when you see people like that, you can point to, somebody and say, look at, Tosh Time and whatnot. Yeah, yeah, but you with Tosh Time, you're doing it on another level. I don't know if you understand what you're doing, or what it means to the community. I don't know if you understand what it means to, just everybody in YouTube. And there's Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate you for coming through. Always, 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 always a pleasure. And see, people get jealous. I don't know if you females understand. People get jealous. There's other people who get jealous that, I'll have females in my chat. I'm talking about guys, like they'll be looking at me like, what is he doing? Is that my wife in the chat? Like I said, like nah, it's nothing like that. But I always appreciate you females because like I said, I appreciate strong women being around in my live streams. I appreciate you, just being here. Like I said, you make the live streams what they are. You almost bring a tear to my eye. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Mel Mel loves the ladies and the ladies love Mel Mel. We love each other mutually. Just in case any husbands or boyfriends are watching, I'm speaking real nice. I'm speaking real good. Nobody has to come and hunt me down. Like I said, I love everybody. King Child of Wealth was based on King Mansa Musa. I know about Mansa Musa. I know about Mansa Musa. At one point, Eggman, Mansa Musa was the richest person in the world with all the gold mines and everything. My husband not jealous. He knows who I stand. He's the guy of nothing. Yeah, true, true, true. You're one of the good ones. Your husband's one of the good ones. But I don't want anybody trying to shoot through the screen like, who's that Mel Mel? You know, I love to kick back and have a drink with you guys. Oh, okay, cool. That's too cool. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. Nah, smart, but he's a smart man. Definitely though. But I still try to have respect for people's significant others and whatnot, even though I am who I am, like, nah, but seriously though, nah, it's important to have respect, for the married folks, because one day I'll be married, some female out there, will be blessed on the earth to carry my seed, in 9 months 9 months she carry the seed, could have been a he, could have been a she. Ooh, there's no way in, no way in, no way out this ghetto. Try my best to keep my feet on solid ground, 'cause there's no way in, no way out. I thought it was King Solomon. Nah, it's Musa Musa. Musa Musa. Musa Musa was the richest one at one point, one of the richest people in the world. King Solomon was considered the wisest. Funny Lynn, thank you, Tosh. Appreciate it. The seed, yeah, that's from the Belly soundtrack. I don't know if anybody knows that. Tosh Top may know about that. Like I said, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't know. Sit down. It's just a serious. Yeah. That's cool. That would be awesome to see, Cargo. It would, it would be cool. It would be cool to see a lot of your females to get together, females in the community, and just do a live stream. I would like to see an all-female live stream, with just females talking from different channels and different races and one talking and just having a real, dope live stream. What energy drink you've been drinking? What energy drink have I been drinking? I had some orange juice before I got into this live stream and a bagel with cream cheese. That's what I had. Yes. The cream cheese, they said it was vegetable cream cheese and a raisin bagel. I don't know. Yeah, no, it is a great idea, Taj Time. And listen, I would definitely watch that live stream. I think the females, definitely should support each other and just get together and have like a ladies' night or something. Because this is ladies' night and you feeling right. Ooh, what I'm saying? Like I said, oh, what a night. Oh, what a night. Like I said, I'll be like, yeah, girl, keep it on. I'm getting hot over here. Woo, woo. Tell your husband I'm lurking. Then a female live stream with sleep shit, Helga. See, you have, and that's true, Lynn. But we need like a 10 female live stream. I need to be like, ooh, ooh. It's a good thing she married. Ooh, it's a good thing her husband owned a gun. Woo. I never get the 16 old. That's funny. That's funny. Well, someone had the idea before I could get details. Wait to see if it really comes true. Listen, I would love to see different females from different channels just on a live stream. 10 females. Oh my God, I might cry. all you beautiful ladies just talking to each other about real stuff, like, just, you know, stuff that matters to females, like I said, just, where females stand. I hate to say, and the reason why I say this is because there was a protest in front of the church today. And in front of the church, I was ashamed that some people were doing this. There was people wearing shirts saying how women should stay in the kitchen, and feminists are idiots and all that stuff. A whole lot of derogatory things towards females, and you know that's kind of sad. Like I said, regardless of where people may stand on abortion rights or sexuality or whatever the case may be, it's never cool to see women or other men bashing women for just trying to be who they are, regardless of whatever the case. Yeah, no, seriously, Cheryl, there was somebody show me a picture of a protester with a shirt that said, and the funny thing about it, or the sad thing about it, was it was it was um it was a woman holding a sign saying a woman's place is in the kitchen. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow. I said, I wonder what Tosh Tom would think about that. And now thinking about it, wonder what Lynn would think about something like that. Like, it would be interesting to see, you know, definitely. Yeah, yeah, Tosh Tom. So it would be definitely interesting to see what, different women think about, like hearing stuff, what y'all may think about Trump, or what you may think about the latest, I don't know. I don't want to say gossip. I don't want to say it's like a view, Yeah, no, definitely. I'm like I said, if I get the picture, I'll even post it online. Like I said, I got to get the pictures of the protest. So it was just some derogatory stuff, some things that I can't repeat in the live stream just out of respect for people, for women, just for other folks. I got a mother, strong black woman, whatever. So I wouldn't do that. But definitely when they showed me the pictures, because it was a protest, and I don't even know what they were protesting. They was saying something about, I guess it was something against the church or whatever, Jesus, or Jesus should burn in hell or whatever, something like that. I mean, people get very extreme and whatnot. I don't know how the women part added into it, but maybe folks against people that go for abortion, or that want women's rights, or I mean, I don't know why people have problems with feminists. I mean, my thing, hey, if that's what you believe, if you are feminist and you expressing yourself, as a female and whatnot, there's nothing wrong with being an independent, female that wants to, express themselves, as long as you ain't out there hurting and killing nobody to try to, get your rights, and have, your voice heard in the world. I mean, I still think a lot of women out there, don't get equal pay. I still think a lot of women out there, are fighting and trying to get, what is earned and deserved to them. Sometimes it's like lies you pass it on, listening. Yeah, that's just what happens. Simply Deep 1985. So, it's times in lives like these I wish I was on the panel. Yeah, well, the way my cell phone is set up, the way my cell phone is set up, believe me, if I could do a panel on my cell phone right now, I would do it. Simply Deep 1985. Long time no see. Appreciate you for being here. But believe me, Tosh Time, I do have to change that, and this year I will change that. But I'm just organizing some stuff, like definitely reorganizing some stuff. If I could, I would go on my iPad and do that. But like I said, I don't know. Like I said, that's another story. But yeah, Simply Deep. Thank you, appreciate you. All women, all people actually should be simply allowed to speak and live their life the way they choose. I agree with you, Cheryl. But unfortunately, we live in a world, where no, it's nothing wrong with thinking out loud, Tosh Time. Especially when you think out loud, I have to listen. I'm compelled to listen, because you have such a distinct and unique voice. You have a way about you. Like I said, we'll leave it at that. But anyway, like I was saying, before I was distracted, Cheryl, yes. Where was I? Yes, yes, yes. Let me focus. Focus, focus, focus. Yes, all people should be allowed to live the way that they choose to live. But unfortunately, we live in a world where that doesn't happen, because some people like to, uphold, some negativities and whatnot. Once again, thanks for answering my question from a couple of streams ago. I forget what the question was, Simply Deep 1985, but you have to remind me of what that question was, because I answer a lot of questions. I'm not afraid to answer any questions. Tosh threw him off his game thinking about the voice. I'm just yeah. No comment. No comment. I'm back. Megan, yes, yeah. There's nothing wrong with having a phone call. You did a nice segue. Thank you for being here. Because I never get distracted. Like I said, no matter how you know things sound. Saying like I said, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't want to get into any trouble. So, I'm just here. Shout out to the Touchdown family. Yeah, but I'll remind you in a more random stream to be respectful. Nah, you could say your piece. I mean, as long as you don't get disrespectful. But it is what it is. Yeah. What are you talking about? Cargo 619. Yes, yes, it is adorable that we could just you know react to each other, in a realistic way. It's adorable the energy that's in there. If you ever got a poop, wow, that's funny. That's funny, Lynn. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny, Lynn. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but like I said, I'm always focused. I got the laser focus, probably about being left with no clothes on. Simply deep. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, TMI. Yeah, Lynn did that for a reason. I know. I know. Listen, Lynn, she was trying to distract me. Saying take me off. Uh, yeah. I was lost. I was lost in some of these comments. It's all good. Sometimes I'll be having so many different conversations at once, but it's cool. And I try to keep up with every comment that you have in the live stream and whatnot. But that was funny, Lynn. That was funny, Lynn. I mean, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, you're having conversations back and forth with each other. Yeah, I know. Shiny objects distract me. Yes, yes, shiny objects do distract me as well. And so do beautiful women. But anyway, that's what it is. Yeah, it's all that is. It's all that is. All this love been waiting for you. Nah. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, you missed my important comment about 5 times. I'm listening to you and I'm hearing you. I told you I get distracted, probably about being left with no clothes on. Um, I seen that part. I seen that part. I didn't miss the comment. I just didn't understand it. I simply deep. Hello, brother. I'm going back to what you were saying. Not a warning. The ceramic one, first G's. Okay. I didn't miss it. I just didn't understand it. You have to give me more clarification, more context. Because like I said, you got to remember, I'm in. She said you owe me a hot 16. Oh, that one. I thought you said I owed you $16. That's really what I thought it was. I was like, how do I owe that man $16? But yeah, no, hot 16 bars. Listen, I'll say this to you, Technetic Beats. Don't take this personal. Um, you have very smart, intelligent, beautiful, strong women in this live stream. So it's easy to get distracted, sir. It's easy to get distracted. All these women are independent. All these women are beautiful. All these women are strong. They're smart. They're funny. Some of them are married. Some of them are securely married, which is good. Like I said, they're safely, with their people. So, and they have families that they love and that they love them. So these women inspire me as well. So don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. You're still here too. Yes, yes. I mean, I don't know if you're sexy and you know it. If you're sexy and you know it, I don't know. Maybe you're a sexy man. I can't tell you. Like I said, I haven't seen you. I'm not saying I'm looking to see you, but you are who you are. What I'm saying? So, like I said, but I know there are beautiful women, in the chat, smart, intelligent, with families and careers and lives and independent women. It's something about independent women. I can give you a 16. Yes, I can give you a 16. I have to find the right beat, and then we'll make arrangements for that. I don't know what the 16 will be about, but I have stuff already pre-written. If you really 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 want to know, I do have stuff pre-written, so I could just put something out there and whatnot. I just don't want it to be garbage. I want it to be something that's so pure. Saying pure as white driven snow. But yes, I was a little distracted at times. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But I try not to be too distracted. It's gonna be fire. I don't know if it's gonna be fire, but it could be hot. It could be hot. Some like it hot. But for the most part, like I said, forgive me if I got a little distracted. Because I do appreciate the women. I do love the women, and the women love me. So, but I keep it respectful. So, this is the PG version of it. Once upon a time, Once upon a time, like I said, I would have gotten tapped on the shoulder. Yeah, and some like it when the heat is wow. Yeah, yeah, I know, Cargo. Listen, but it's all good. Seth, been a good boy today. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's cute when you get distracted. Well, I mean, it happens, Cheryl. It definitely happens. It's just, yeah, your mind could wander somewhere. You have to bring it from the forest and the trees, and you're just different places and whatnot. I mean, good places. Very respectable places. But for the most part, yeah, yeah, yeah. You could bring more females over. We could just talk. And one of these days, I eventually will go live, and we'll have a panel. That's something that's cool too. I don't want to get see. What the thing is? I don't want to get people jealous. Did you hit the beach today? I wish I did hit the beach today. I wish I did. And you know what the funny thing is? I was at Orchid Beach a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if anybody saw that live stream. I was there a couple of weeks ago, and I actually have. You reminded me. I have a vlog that I have to edit from Orchard Beach. Which I did, and I have to upload from last month. Whatever. But that's what it is. I was into the woods. It was actually a pretty decent vlog. A little bit long for my taste, 7 minutes, but whatever. That's what that is. So yeah, that's what that is. That was a long session right there. Um, yeah. So I'll open it up to you this way. How can I say this? I remember talked to me about his pizza today. Yes, I did. I had two pepperoni slices of pizza. They were okay. One of the tips was burnt. They burnt the tip, but we'll leave it at that. Whatever. But New York pizza is still the best. Some people say, Chicago deep dish, is better than New York. But maybe they're smoking something. I don't know. I did see that, but when I was being surrounded to watch and cut the fruit, the teenagers and their friends. Um, hmm. Hashtag pie. Yeah, I was just taking off for a bit. I don't know. I was kind of lost. I didn't know if he was responding to me or somebody else. Shout out to the teenagers of the world. I don't know if anybody else remembers what it was like to be a rebellious teen. Rambunctious and whatnot. See how I did that one. Yeah, that was. I see how you did that, Lynn. I see how you did that. That was That was interesting. That was interesting. Woo! There you go. There you go. There's a lot of little inside jokes. I got to do a live stream about that. Yeah, just the tip. Yeah, they burnt just the tip. That's what I said. I saw the part of it at the beach. Well, did you was hashtag wildlife. There you go. Oh, okay, okay. I got you. I thought you was talking to somebody else, but you was talking to me. But shout out to the teenagers. Like I said, I don't know if anybody remembers that song from Katy Perry. It's like a teenage dream. Anyway, nah, I'm not gonna sing no Katy Perry. But yeah, don't you remember being a teenager when you were out there doing your thing? Just doing it like a teenage love. Don't hurt me again. It's a teenage love. Anyway, I don't know if anybody remembers that. And this is the part of the live stream where I ask if there's any questions in the chat. Do you folks out there in the live stream chat have any burning questions for Mel Mel? Anything. Katy Perry, oh dear, that's hubby's dream girl. Listen, me and your hubby, we are one. We're thinking on the right on the, it's not my dream girl. It's not my dream girl. I still love my sisters. But if a teenage dream love affair came through, I wouldn't tell her she has to go banish, what I'm saying, like I said. But that's another story, like I said. I love my sisters, I love my Spanish women, it's all good. All right, yeah, take care, Cheryl. Appreciate it. Um, Charge everything. Appreciate you, Cheryl. It's all good, but I definitely can understand where your hubby would be with that. So, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Definitely. I will catch you later. Um, I was gonna say, is there any questions? If there's any questions that anybody has in the chat, any burning questions, any things that people want to talk about, anything that people, have on their mind, or whatever the case may be, you're very popular. You're very popular, Cheryl. A lot of people are gonna miss you. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you for just taking the time out to spend some time here. Love and peace to you. Sounds good, man. Oh, night. All right, later. I'll talk to you definitely. Definitely, we'll link up. I'll talk to you definitely. All right, peace. I have a serious question, but don't know if it's appropriate. Ask your question though. I mean, listen, I opened it to a question. Yeah, no problem, Cheryl. Yeah, I mean, I won't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger as well. We'll talk. We'll talk. But that's the thing. Um, Yeah, taking that it beats. Ask your question. If it's a serious question, if it's a silly question, of course, nothing racial or bigotry or whatever. Bigotry. I don't even know if that's a word. You know, what was your last sleeping dream? Wow. Now you asked me a hard one, a hard question. What was my last sleeping dream? I gotta remember that one too. I had a dream. I was Martin Luther King. Oh my God, I don't remember it in detail, but it was something with one of my coworkers or something like that. I can't remember. A friend of mine tried to commit suicide, and a friend of mine tried to help him. And someone bad mouthing and people like him. If money was no object, where would you want to travel first? Oh, you got to finish the statement. Taking at the beats, because I don't know what the question was. We definitely share. I'll definitely catch up with you. If money was no object and I could go anywhere that I wanted to, realistically, and I didn't have to worry about it, I probably would go somewhere out of space. Yeah, I would like to see the majesty of the universe. At the palm of my hands. Or just, I thought about, like when the astronauts went up there and they read Genesis as they were looking at the Earth. I forgot the guy, the astronaut that did that. He read the book of Genesis while staring at the Earth, from the moon. I thought that was dope. That would be good to go up there, read something, read like some the most poetic thing or the most spiritual, profound thing, So yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't know. What a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm very into astronomy and space and exploration and whatnot. So like I said, I don't know a bunch of facts and stuff like that, but definitely I'm into the whole the galaxy and the bigger picture of the world and whatnot. If I had money was no object, be up there with Elon Musk talking about, oh, this must be nice. I mean, I would go to visit. I'm not going up there to stay. I'm not going to Mars. I'm not Matt Damon. I'm not the Martian. I'm not trying to go on a mission, a suicide mission for exploration. I'm talking about literally just probably going to the moon or just going up to the galaxy. Or I'm not trying to do no Avengers thing. I'm not trying to find Thanos and the Infinity Stones. And, like I said, I'm not doing all that. But yeah, so that's what it is. June Gold, thank you. What's going on? Often standing up and saying something that can make things worse, honey. That's what it is. But I didn't know what the question was. Creative spirit. What's going on? If you sit on a park bench and talk to one person for a great conversation, who would it be? I've answered this question before. If I had one person that I could talk to, you know, and it's a conversation, I guess you say dead or living or whatever, but it probably would be my grandfather because my grandfather, when I was, what is it, 3 or 4, was shot in the back of the head inside of a church. So, that would be the person that I would sit and talk with, just to have a conversation with my grandfather. So that would be somebody that I would like to have a conversation with if I ever had that chance, just to, I guess to see me now and, stuff like that, just, that, who knows what my life would have been, so that's that answer. Um, let me see. Let me see. You still didn't say what. Would you stand by and let it go, or stand up and say something? Oh, okay. That's your question. That's your question. If somebody, let me go back to the context of the friend of mine tried to commit suicide, and friends of mine try to help him, and someone bad mouthing him, and people like him. Would you stand by and let it go, or stand up and say something? Well, it's it's like June said, sometimes saying something can make it worse, But I would try to support, what I would try to do is I would try to support that person. If anything, I would distract. I would try to distract from that situation and speak to the person personally, privately. I mean, I don't know. It really depends on the person. If I know the person is not going to be hurt by me standing up, or if I feel like the person's not going to be hurt by me standing up and speaking up for them, when they may feel voiceless and feel like they don't have an opinion, a say so in life, then that's something that you can do. It really depends on the person. Me, I would want to speak up, but sometimes not speaking up in that moment is probably not the best thing. Sometimes, trying to bring a person away from the situation and separating them from the situation is what's best. Sometimes, instead of trying to speak up for a person, sometimes all people really need us to do is to listen. I can understand the loss of my grandparents at a very young age. I didn't experience grandparents at all. Well, I mean, I've had grandparents, creative spirits, but it's just that if I had anybody that I could speak to, without a shadow of a doubt, it'd be my grandfather. That would be an interesting conversation to know what he thought about the world and whatnot. Okay, let's say you're doing a live to help a friend who tried to off himself and someone came in saying you and they are pathetic. Well, I would, I would definitely speak up for myself. I would definitely speak up for myself. I would gauge, I would gauge how much it's affecting the other person. Then as we can make people like that understand and try to reason with them. Yeah, I would definitely stand up for myself, but I wouldn't try to make it a public spectacle. I would say, okay, I am who I am, and bounce them out or leave out of there. I wouldn't try to engage. I wouldn't try to engage it more than just defending myself and moving on. But it's like June said, June, you can't make them understand where you're coming from. Sometimes there's people that don't want to reason with you. You don't want to. There's no logical way to speak to them. I was able to get to know mine. It was possible. Yes, creative spirits. That was definitely not everyone. I wish I could stay long. Exploring with Fluffy. It's all good. I appreciate it. I would block that person who said that. Yeah, I would do the same thing too. But what I would do is to add to what June was saying. I would first defend myself. you know I wouldn't try to make an effort to try to defend the other person, meaning that I wouldn't go overly overboard to try to defend the other person, but I would defend myself, defend the other person, in that situation. But I would leave it alone as far as moving forward, and then I would ask the person who tried to offer himself. I would talk to him and whatnot. Excellent, but it's behind me, but I did try to come with an understanding, which didn't work. Well, listen, there's some people who can't be reasoned with, who can't be talked to, who can't be negotiated with. There's some people who just, would just like to watch the world burn. There's folks out there who don't give a damn about anybody. They have no regard for life. Some people who hate themselves. So if they see somebody else, who's trying to hurt themselves, they would, definitely take advantage and exploit that. What I would try to do is to keep that person away from, the person who was trying to antagonize this person, and I would listen to the person. And what you would do, I think personally, just my personal opinion, I would try to just be there for the person more so that is going through that situation. Take time out to listen, to be there. See, a lot of times people don't realize, hey, what's up, Pink Kisses? A lot of times people don't realize that when folks are going through things, be it issues of suicide or rape or abuse, whatever the case may be, it's a situation where sometimes you just need somebody to listen. Because I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know, what a suicide victim, has went through, or somebody who attempted suicide victim has went through. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know somebody who's going through post-traumatic stress disorder has went through, if I didn't experience that stuff myself. Sometimes all you can do is listen and try to understand. You listen first to understand, then to speak. And in that situation, I wouldn't be so quick to jump and try to have a public debate and public fight and bring somebody else's business out to the forefront, especially when that can remind them of the pain that they're already experiencing. Yes, like Lynn said, hashtag keep humanity alive. But a lot of times humanity is about listening to people. It's almost like I was taught by a instructor. You reflect people into existence. By listening to people, you reflect them into existence. Just knowing that a person is heard sometimes will help a person. Just like with you and your question. Technetic Beats. You wanted me to hear your question and read your question and respond to your question. Sometimes the best part of it is just letting you know that I actually heard your question, that I took time to answer it, that it was important enough for me to respond to what you had to say, and anybody say. There's so many people out there that are trying to be heard, and yeah, it's not as great advice as I would like it to be, but I appreciate that. Technetic Beats. I mean, because realistically, the focus I would do is I would shift to the person who has that issue and is going through that. I would tell them I'll be telling them that you don't have to listen to this. I would tell them, we're gonna remove ourselves from this situation. And then if I have to defend myself publicly and defend them publicly, I would do that. But I wouldn't spend too much time on it. It's like June said, you block them and you keep them moving. You let them do their thing. But you want to take that vulnerable person away from that situation, and you want to try to listen to them and be there and support them as much as possible. Humanity is given in many ways. It's exactly, humanity is given by listening. Humanity is given by just taking the time out to cook a meal for somebody. Sometimes just walking them down the street somewhere, or saying you love them, really just letting people know that you care, just giving them a phone call. What was it Stephen Wonder says? It says, send a dozen roses, make sure that she knows it's straight from the heart. Like whatever you do, you let people know that it's from the heart, even with a smile or a thank you, yes, etc. I smile at people sometimes. Hey, you know, um, am I cool? I don't know if I'm cool. Right now I'm hot, but some like it hot. It's all good. Thank you, Pink Kisses. It's what it is. Let me scroll back up because I think it was somebody else that said something else too. I don't know if there's anybody else that got more questions. If you got any more questions, I'm definitely willing to answer. If you got something that you want to say, I don't care how it is, how it's coming, how it's coming through. Somebody said something. I'm just scrolling up. I'm just scrolling up. Is I can't understand. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm scrolling up to make sure I didn't miss any of your questions. Okay, it looks like I didn't miss that. But if any question that anybody has, anything that anybody wants to say, I'm here. Yas Poet, what's up, man? I see you out there. Drink water, be safe, stay cool. Yeah, this heat wave is nonsense. Yeah, the heat wave is necessary, though. Like I said, it's something, to get you to focus. I focus on love, but some things trigger the warrior in me, which I have spent the decade trying to tame. Well, as far as the warrior inside of you, you try to have a balance. Sometimes you need parts of the warrior to, keep yourself together. They say be harmless as a dove, wise as a serpent. So you don't want to definitely leave the warrior way. You want to be a peaceful man, but you want to have the wisdom of the warrior inside of you. You want to have the savviness, the strength of the warrior. You don't want to just necessarily, disregard and throw it all away. I mean, you don't want to have, the whole killer mentality inside of you. But there are things about being a warrior and fighting through things and overcoming stuff that's definitely necessary. And I'll say that in this life, we all go through things. We all have struggles. We all have strains. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's just what it is. I don't know if there's anybody else that has anything else that they want to say, any questions, anything. I don't care. Any comments, criticisms. I mean, what do you want me to put on a shirt? What do you want me to do? This is an awesome tech that is awesome. Yes, 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 yes. That is awesome. I agree with what Len was saying. Yes, thus the reason guns have safety switches. Yes, yes, yes. Technetic beats. I don't know if there's any other questions, any other things that you have on your mind that you want to express. Forgive me as the truck is going by. Lulu, love you. Yes, we love you. Lulu, love you. Live from Nova Scotia, always a treat and a pleasure and a delight to see Miss Nova Scotia. Who inspires you in real life and who most inspires you on YouTube? Well, the one in real life, the person that inspires me the most is my mother. She's a strong woman that has fought hard to, raise, I guess, two, bad kids in the projects, and definitely, is an inspiration to me as a black woman out in America and whatnot. Somebody who's always worked. She worked her way up, from an on-call, security guard to a director of security. Somebody who's always taught me the value of a dollar. Always taught me how to, be respectable and hold my head up high, and to have, decency and kindness in my heart towards other people. So, my mother, definitely inspires me on a daily basis with who she is. It's like the song, Tupac says, dear mama, you are appreciated, whether she knows it or not, she's definitely appreciated, how the song goes, I always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. You only get one, you only get one. Ooh, yeah. I always love my mama. She brought me in this world. You only get one. You only get one. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so that's who it is. On YouTube, honestly, you want to know, honestly, yeah, it's a great song. The person that inspires me the most on YouTube, without exaggeration, if I honestly had to say that, yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I had Canada Day, yeah, oh Canada Day. It's not a tough one. I'm thinking about it and I'm saying to myself, the person that honestly sitting here, man, you know how I used to say, yeah, raise two bad kids are old. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. My mother does inspire me. The person that inspires me the most, and I'm not saying this because this person was in my live stream. Um, this person, you know who this person is, you know. Um, I would say Tosh Time probably inspires me the most as a YouTuber, and here's why. She's strong, black female, positive, very uplifting and upbuilding to the community. I think she probably inspires me the most on YouTube just to see her grind and how she moves and just the spirit that she has in the heart, and how she speaks to people. Just from a basic realistic point of view. I think I'm inspired by Tosh Tom. She's somebody who has videos, and when they come out, I can't afford to miss these videos. Yeah, I want to know yours. I want to know yours. Cargo 619. Yeah, nah, definitely. She definitely probably inspires me the most. You knew that. Okay, okay. Um, so that's something where I definitely check for her and whatnot. Harry Fessler, hands down. Yeah, shout out to Harry Fessler. Harry Fessler is definitely an awesome channel. I haven't been to his channel in a while, but it's definitely he's definitely he's definitely, I guess, a work of art to say the least, a masterpiece at what he does. Yeah, Natasha's awesome, and she does inspire me not just because she's in my live streams, but because of her energy, her vibe. I mean, not the fact that she's a beautiful black woman. I'm not gonna sit here and put it all on that, but the fact that she does her thing. She does her thing, and she supports so many different people from so many different walks of life. It's not about any drama with her. It's not about any negativity, any backbiting and whatnot. Hands down, and a big YouTuber named Kyla. Yeah, I appreciate that. Pink kisses. I definitely appreciate that. You know, um, but yeah, so those are my two. But Harry Fessler definitely a great YouTuber to be inspired from. So that's what it is. I ask you, Lynn, who are you inspired by? Who inspires you most on YouTube? Like you said, I know you're gonna say Dark Matter. Nah. But shout out to Dark Matter. Um, yeah, nah, it's interesting. It's interesting to see that who inspires us. And it's kind of interesting that some people, the people that probably inspire me the most are women. Are women. Now, do I have other people around that inspire me or teach me or give me the motive and the charge to do things? Of course, but excuse me, for the most part, a lot of the women that I mean, a lot of people that inspire me are women. And that's a good thing. That's a great thing. I'm always attracted, to powerful women or to strong women. Some independent women. Women that are, have their own thoughts, their own mind, their own abilities and whatnot. I would say, man, is wise with your hands in God. Thank you. Appreciate it, Technetic Beats. I have a few. Tosh, Cap 7. Definitely cool channels. Definitely cool channels. You know, um, it's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, I guess you know, I think the thing that floors me about that, especially when you ask that question, is I'm always thrown aback when I'm the person that people are inspired by. But as for musically, which one of my passion is the busiest work beats? Um, you lost me with that Technetic Beats. I'm always taken aback when somebody's inspired by me. That's when it just like kind of floors me and throws me like, wow, okay, I did something to inspire you. Or so, people have said that I've done stuff to help them, and you say, wow, I'm just on here talking and trying to relate to people and stuff like that. So that floors me and throws me with that, you know. But definitely there are people out there who are well, you know, much better than that. Mine that inspires me is a few people I met at YouTubery and Dark. That's funny. That's funny. A couple of people at YouTubery and Dark. You know, I know Dark Matter inspires you. That's why I brought Dark Matter up. Shout out to Dark Matter. Awesome channel out there. Definitely. You know. And then there is you, remember? Okay, I thank you. I appreciate that, Liz. You, oh my God, you have to make me cry. You know, I would like to thank the Academy for this moment. But seriously, it's true. You have to come all your days where I was just super down and you having to turn around. Well, listen, you've done the same for me, Cargo 619. You've definitely done that for me. Because, like I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I came to your channel, I thought it was Disney theme. I was like, I don't know if I'm out of place here. I don't know. I might not know all the names of the seven dwarves or the Tinkerbell. I may not have watched the Little Mermaid in a while. I could get with Bambi, but then like I said, I don't even remember the name of the mother. Like I said, so it's kind of crazy. But then when I listen to you and I see where you coming from, I was just like, all right, so this is a down to earth person. She's definitely not pulling any punches. You have a nice smile and a comfortable demeanor, but you're not fake about it. You're not, at least not that I believe. I know you don't come off as, trying to be pretentious or something that you're not. You're all inclusive, but people from all walks of life, and it doesn't hurt that you're from Canada. So, definitely, so you're one of those people that invites people in. Yeah, Lynn, I know you would laugh at that, but so it's something that's real. Like I said, you find a way to keep your channel about what it's about, but at the same time include other people in to make other people feel invited. Not seriously, Cargo 619. I mean, there's plenty of times where I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, okay, they played another Disney trivia game, and I was like, maybe I might not fit here. And as I'm listening and I'm hearing the answers and I'm seeing your smile and your laugh, and then when you bring your daughters in and you're talking and you're showing your enthusiasm and your passion is infectious. Even like somebody like Lynn, when she's doing her thing with her son and she's showing her life and what she's passionate about, it inspires me, to say, hey, wow, maybe I could be who I am and not worry about, what's the backlash, or maybe a person is bored, or maybe they're tired of seeing me in the projects, why is he always indoors, like I said, why doesn't he have a shirt on, and, oh, I don't like black people, I don't know, whatever insecurities folks have, so that's what it is. I watched the trivia you did, Carly. It was awesome. Yeah, no, definitely, Lynn. She has awesome trivia games. I mean, just the time spent in her live stream just going over Disney trivia alone, is worth it. I mean, she's bringing up stuff I didn't even know existed. In the Disney world. Like what I would be interested in seeing you do, Cargo, is a profile or more about Walt Disney himself. I thought about that, and I remember to say that. I mean, I would be interested to see you do like an edited video about the history of Disney itself. The how it was built, or different things about iWorks, and just the early days or stuff like that. How Disney was built and how it became to be what it is. I think that would be an awesome thing for you to do, to talk about how Disney came into being, and the characters. I mean, I know some of the history myself, but I think since you're such a culture, I don't say culture vulture. I don't know why that came in my mind. Since you're a culture representative of Disney, I think that's what it is. Well, Seth said, you're sweet. Yeah, some people feel like that. I'm a nice guy sometimes. I'm a nice guy. I mean, I take it as a compliment. I'm sweet. I'm smooth. I'm sophisticated. I'm strong. Strong. But anyway, um, real talk. I don't like to talk about Walt much, as he passed away. And shit, same thing. My dad is kind of a dark place. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I seen Mel Ravi got swag. There you go. So no. So okay, I can understand that. I'm not trying to bring up anything negative or anything like that, but definitely. Well, it is what it is with that. Like I said, I'm not trying to bring up any negative things. So understood, definitely. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that, but my apologies because I didn't know. So like I said, but you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Definitely. Yeah. What else is there? Someday I will be ready, and when I know you, you will know for sure. Well, listen, it takes time. It really takes time. Some people, take time, real time to recover over things. Lost loved ones and stuff like that. When we lose people and stuff. I did a live stream about that a couple of months back. What? Oh, okay. I got you. Oh my God. Remove. Okay. That's what that is. Says one of you say yes, you actually are. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. And sorry for the negative comment that was put in there. Yeah, I did. I did block it. I did block that comment. Some people just want to try to ruin a good thing. But like I said, anybody out there, what's kind of funny about the whole trolling thing and the negative comments. It seems as if, yeah, no, I'm saying, yeah, okay. It seems as if, like, honestly, I've had live streams where the whole live stream was going great, what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden, those things happen. So it's like, I don't know. It's like why wait to the hour? Yeah, yeah, no, it's people desperate for attention, but it's just like I've had live streams that was so great, and then folks will wait till the end to start with the nonsense, and it's like, what? So is there a special marker? They say, okay, he's done an hour, he's inspired some people, they had real conversation. Now let's don't there's negativity out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, it's kind of crazy though. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's trolls. It's trolls. It's trolls. But Granny Monster said it best. No worries. You need to make me a mod. I wish I could. I wish I could make you a mod in this chat. But see, the thing that they know is that being on the phone, I gotta figure out how to do that, Lynn. I probably gotta Google that or figure out like how to do that. Trolls are cool though sometimes. Yes, sometimes they are cool. Sometimes they are not. But I don't know. There's some people out there that got millions of accounts and whatnot, and I'm not deterred. I'm not deterred by the situation or whatever the case may be. I'm waiting for the next comic. And my iPhone or Android, I'm Android. I don't know how to make people a mod on the phone and all that stuff. That's why I haven't done that yet and whatnot. I've already hit my hour, in the live stream and whatnot. So I don't know if there's anything else that anybody has that they want to add to the conversation, any questions, anything that they want to talk about, please let me know. If not, then I think we could wrap this up, because I've already said my piece. I think you've already said your piece. You know, oh my God, people are funny. You can log in on the desktop version. Other than that, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. I would probably have to log in on the desktop version and make moderators then, and then go from there. I didn't even think about that, Technetic Beats. That's actually a pretty good idea to make mods, just to have mods just in case, because even if I'm just live streaming from my phone, I can still have people, because I've seen people who are like that, where they live stream from their phone and they still have moderators and stuff like that in the chat and whatnot. But I'm not deterred by the trolls. I'm not even mad. I mean, I understand it. Like I said, I'm available if folks got something to say to me and you want to speak to me in a real way, fine. But if you ain't got nothing real to say to me, if you just want to go behind a computer screen and hide and stuff like that, then it is yeah, you can turn off your comments on your videos. I would come on and you can go from there. Um, I hear you. I hear you. Definitely, it's something I need to look into, Lynn. Definitely, you could walk me through that or whatever. I live stream from my phone, but I did made mods on my PC. Yeah, that's what you have to do, Cargo. They're jealous that you're handsome. I appreciate it, paying kisses, but sometimes people just want to be idiots and stuff like that. And the funny, the crazy thing about it is like folks wait until the last minute. If you're gonna come correct. Yeah, there you go, Bumblebee Junction. I'll tell anybody, if you're gonna come correct. If not, then don't come at all. Because like I said, even if I don't have a moderator in my chat, I can block and 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 block. On my phone, you can make mods from the comments. Well, you have to explain that to me, Lynn, because I don't know how to do this. I'm not as savvy. I'm not as tech savvy as you. Yeah, but I definitely agree with you, Bumblebee Junction. If you're gonna come correct or don't come at all. Because I don't bring negativity to other people's live streams. You know, I mean, but karma, you know what they say about karma, so we'll leave it at that. And I get it. Sometimes people want to troll me. Sometimes it's people that I know. And that's what it is. Okay, if you have an iPad or access to the iPad, you can log on your iPad while you're live on your phone and make mods like that. I will send you SSN. Okay, cool. In comments, there's the three dots, and on the right it says name. Click that, make mods. Yeah, no, I don't have an iPhone, but I need to check that out. So he says in the comments there are three dots. Let me see, because I don't think I can do that. No, the only thing that I can do in my live stream right now with the three dots that I click is mute the microphone or share. That's the only thing it's gonna allow me to do in here. What Bumblebee said. Yeah, no, I have to actually do something else. This one it won't let me do that. So you know it's all good though. Uh, can you do it on an Android? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and fake the jacks with you. Right now I know it has to be done. I know the moderators and things have to be done. That's what it is. Probably yes. No, I don't have an LG or nothing like that. But nah, I got a Samsung S7 Edge. I'm on the Edge. I don't even think they make Edges anymore. There's just S9 and all that. No, I'm saying you can do it on an Android. Well, I mean, it is what it is. But I just have to go and make the mods like that. I can find it. I can handle trolls. I haven't had for let's VP on. Wow, that's funny. I don't know about that part. But I can figure something out. It is what it is. It's sad, and I'll say this. I guess this is a rant part or the part of the live stream where I'll speak directly to folks out there. See, this is where they mess up with the rules of the game. I could see if I was somebody who was just an a-hole. I could see if I was somebody who was derogatory towards people and a bigot, and I was doing things out there and I was looking for the smoke and inviting the drama. I could definitely see that. And the funny thing is that you have a lot of these trolls, right? A lot of these people that could go that have folks out there that could really go after. You don't go after those folks because they may troll you back and they may be hackers of the world and they may hack you back. They may really mess up your life. So it's a situation where the people that deserve the trolling, the people that should get it, don't get it. You know, and the ones that ain't about that life, the ones that ain't trying to look for that, you want to come and make comments, and then some of y'all are young teenagers or grown men sitting behind a screen somewhere, and going after folks and disrupting stuff, and it's annoying because if this is what the technology wasn't created for, but I get it. It's in man's ability to abuse his resources. And then when you speak out about it, now all of a sudden folks want to get emotional and they want to come at you and they want to troll you. And my thing is I'm on here to do that, to be peaceable, so that's just where I'm coming from with it. Good night, paint kisses though. Sorry for all the nonsense or whatever the case may be. It's just, like I said, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's still not gonna deter my mood. Yeah, I'm tired too. I think you're giving me the signal, Lynn. I guess it's time to wrap it up. Enough of the rant. Shout out to the trolls. Shout out to the hackers of the world. Shout out to the haters. Shout out to the lovers. Shout out to the lurkers. No, no, no. It's not about it being my fault. It's just annoying because when people do stuff like that, you say, okay, since you're such a troll, since you such a, since you want to get down and you looking for the smoke, go where the smoke is. You're not tired yet. Lovely Kid Japan. Always a pleasure to see you, Tina. Thank you. And I tell people, you want awesome vibes, positive vibes, go check out Tina over there in Lovely Kid Japan. Awesome channel. Tina is beautiful. Her family is beautiful. She has positive vibes. It is hard to watch Tina's content and not be inspired in some type of way. Um, she just brought a different energy inside the chat, and that's what that is. Thank you, Tina, for always being what you did. Tina drips positivity. She does. And I appreciate that. I Lovely Kid Japan, awesome channel from day one. The same vibe from day one. No deviation in her content and who she is. Awesome. With her husband, her two kids. You know, the vibe that she has out there, like I said, she's somebody she should be supported, you know, should be lifted up, you know, always on the hunt for them vibes. Yes, positive vibes. You want positive vibes? Check out Lovely Kid Japan. And I'm not just saying it because she's here. Well, partly because she's here, but I'm saying it because she has awesome vibes and she's definitely a great part of the community from day one. Definitely. Thank you. Always inspiring something to feel the rain. Yeah. It's true though. You know it's true. Cargo 619. It's not. I mean, anybody that has anything bad to say about Lovely Kid Japan, there's something wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, I encourage you to check her out. You know, awesome channel, awesome individual, great vibes. That's something that we need to support and we lift up. Yes, she's a beautiful soul. It's gonna be, yeah. That's funny, Bumblebee Junction, but that won't be necessary. Maybe throw some honey on them from the bees. I don't know, but then you're wasting some product right there. So that's money. But as Lynn said, you know, folks is tired. I don't want to keep you on here. I know it's 1:53 in the morning and stuff like that in certain places. You know, unless you folks have any questions or anything that you want to say, I can wrap this up. You know, is there anybody with any questions? Is there anybody that has anything burning on their mind? You know, anything that they want to know, anything that they would like to express, anything. I've given you the chance, the moment. Good night to you, Lulu. I see you going. That's what it is. Much love to all. Okay, so with that being said, you know, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. And for dramatic effect, um, wow. Yeah, you didn't rap yet. I don't know if you want to spit. I don't know if you want to spit some bars in the chat. You could go ahead. Go ahead, Bumblebee Junction. Um, yeah. Maybe next time. Love to you all too, though. I always got questions. What's the question though before you go? Take that beats. I know. I don't want to. I don't want to leave you hip hop to the heavy to the heavy. Okay, got you. Technetic Beats, what's your question before you go? Do 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 do. Too many. Okay, next time then. Thank you, folks. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way for dramatic effect. I will cut out the light next time. Thank you for this awesome chat. Much love to you all. Cause it's too hot. It's too hot. You gotta run for shelter, you gotta run for shade, 'cause it's too hot, it's too hot.